So Self-Looks making a little fire on our fire pit for this evening. We've got some coffee logs which I've had in my storage container for ages, so we're going to use them up, and Linnell and Mike have gone to shovel cars about, and we're stopping here to look after the dogs. Linnell's dogs are in the boat, they'll be alright, they'll sleep, and yeah, Bruce has stayed with us, so there's a fire going there. It's looking alright, isn't it? Let's soon get going.
Nearly fell off me perch then.
And Sil's a designated fire lighter.
The twisted fire starter.
The fire starter, yeah, this evening.
Well, it's not too bad with the fire on. We're all right with the fire on.
So Sil's having a chat with Sharon.
I just wanted to give you a quick ring to make sure you're both okay.
And,
if you get stuck, let us know, because we can get in the car and come and find you. All right.
We're all sat around this lovely fire. I've got some food in the oven now, so we're gonna. We'll have food together.
Oh.
Well, good morning. So we've been here for 2 days now, and Mike and Linnell came to join us yesterday, and we had a lovely night out. We had the fire pit out, and we all cooked something and brought it along, and had a lovely al fresco sort of meal outside, obviously, and yeah, then had a good night's sleep, and now we're just getting ready to head off up to Hawkesbury Junction today, which isn't a very long cruise, no locks, and we're going to meet Sean and Steph there. I believe they're coming to Hawkesbury, so it'll be good. The sun's shining again. I think it's going to be nice and warm when it actually warms up today. It's still. So I'm leading the way today. So got a bit of a bow thruster to get my front out, and here we go. Mozzies up. See what's going on. Always comes up when we head off. And away. Nicely does it. This boat Breaking Bad, look, it's quite a modern thing to do, is they build the boats out right to the front, look, so you've almost got like a little Dutch barge front on the front of there, and bedroom in the front right up to the bow of the boat, which is optimises your internal space, and as I can see on that one, a nice cruiser stern deck as well, so you get basically the whole of your boat is living room, particularly on a nice evening, because that'll be a lovely sitting space inside there. Yeah, Breaking Bad, looks really nice. Ovation Boats built it. So just up here is where the big landslide was. That's why the towpath's closed after this bridge. I don't know if you remember, just the big cutting here. And you'll see it's quite dramatic when you drive past it, I think. Last time I came down here, there was loads of logs and stuff because they'd just been clearing it, or trees out the canal and stuff that had slid in. The biggest problems to start with was actually getting vehicles in. They had to build a road to get heavy vehicles in to clear the canal. Looks like they've just about finished here though, so I should think it'll be reopened soon. They've put these stones in cages at the bottom to stop it sliding down again, and well, that's what you can see from the canal. They've done, so no doubt they'll plant that with something. Or maybe put some of that sort of netting stuff over it, stop it sliding, and plant it. I'm sure they'll do a bit of both, because the roots obviously help firm it up as well. But it was a pretty big task. And that went right the way across the canal, and there's another one coming up as well, another slide. So the whole thing just with so much water, the whole thing just gave way basically. This bit here seems right, but I can't see cracks in that as well, where it looks like it could slide any time if the if you know we got the same kind of rainfall as we did last year. So it's quite busy up here. Rows, narrow boats, diesel and all sorts. Anybody needs diesel, or is diesel just round by this bridge? And pump out and everything. And gifts if anybody wants to buy me anything.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll wait a little while. I want to get the right gift.
Okay, over. Is that the gift that just keeps giving, over?
That's the one.
So we've got a swing bridge across the main drag, I remember this, yeah? There's a swing bridge here across the main drag and it's all parked up, so there's absolutely nowhere to stop. So I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do here. I remember this from last time I was here. It's ridiculous. So, you're going to have to jump off the front, mate, and open this swing bridge. There's a swing bridge across. There's a swing bridge across the bloody right across the main canal for the stupid fucking place. Yeah, and there's nowhere to stop either. Absolutely ridiculous. Bloody hire boaters here. You'd be all right in that stuff, Sylv. There's no one around. No. Yeah. No, there's no one around. What on earth are you supposed to do here? That's ridiculous. Just block the whole canal. Well, I tell you, if you're going to block the canal, you could at least leave a landing area, couldn't you, for people to get off their boats to open the swing bridge. Why is the swing bridge shut? Why don't they just leave it open? Absolutely ridiculous. Never seen out like it. Sylv's come out and opened that for me. I've seen a lot of things, but I think that's just ridiculous. You just watch them through and then shut it again because you're on the offside, aren't you? So you can't get anywhere anyway. But I can't believe they're allowed to just block the main drag of the canal like that with a little swing bridge that nobody's using. I don't see what that's all about. And they don't even provide a decent landing place. What would happen if I was on my own? I can land here and do it, but there's nothing there. Ridiculous. There you go. Seen it all now. I have been through here once before, and I was going in the opposite direction, and I thought it was ridiculous then. And I think it's even more ridiculous now. Approached it from that direction because they stick their bloody hire boats so close to it that you can't even pull up anywhere to operate the thing. So what do they expect you to do? I just don't see how it's allowed that they block the main thoroughfare of the Oxford Canal in that manner for a bridge that's a little tiny footbridge and hardly ever used. You know, why isn't it just left open and then they can close it when they need to? Madness. Still, I'm not going to let it ruin my day, and I'm not going to whinge any longer. So sun's shining, and it's a beautiful day. And to top it all here, the bank of the canal here is sloping, so I'm not going to even be able to get close to the bank to pick Sylv up. So this is just an absolutely ridiculous situation. whoever approved this wants seriously looking at. Sil's finding it highly amusing being out in her hoodie because she was just inside doing the washing up and stuff when we came across that, so she had to jump out. And yeah, I can't get in there because it's sloping bank just to top it all.
That is ridiculous.
It's
got to be illegal.
I don't see how they're allowed to do it. I really don't, but still. Just got a cup of tea and a slice of cake coming out. That looks very nice. Thank you very much.
I'll come get mine.
The high-rise buildings of Coventry are just lurking up in the background there. Not somewhere I'd like to live. I wouldn't like to live in bricks and mortar anymore anyway, having done this. You know, it's an absolute beautiful way to live, I think. I think I'd really struggle again being it, just having my home that just stays in one place. You know, we've been on the boat for about 16 months now, and yeah, we've spent a lot of time in marinas in that time, but we've done a bit of travelling and always had that base of a marina to sort of head back to. And this is the first time we've sort of done continuous cruising, and so we're totally nomadic now, and it's quite a different feeling because we're just heading forwards all the time, you know, and wherever we get to, that's where we are. But we are meeting Sean and Steph, who we met right at the beginning of our journey when we just had a syndicate boat, because that was sort of our compromise, if you like, when Sylv wasn't sure. And so I suppose in reality I wasn't either. So we went for a syndicate boat share. We had 2 weeks in that. And yeah, we had our September week we were coming back down the Hatton flight, sorry, on the Grand Union, and that's where we met them. There was a guy in front who swung out. He's back. He went in because they're double locks, and he went in the lock, and I don't know, he was talking to somebody or whatever, and his back end swung out and clumped in front of my boat. While he was in the lock, you know, and I was trying to drive in, and then he was quite snotty with me. You know, we called him. He was playing with his bow thruster all the way, so we called him bow thruster Bob, because it was Bob and Mary on the boat, I remember. And so we went through that one lock with them and decided we'd pull in at the cafe and get a cup of coffee, and that's where we met Steph and Sean, who we're just about to meet in about an hour or so's time when we get to Hawkesbury Junction. And yeah, it's going down the locks, so Sylv and Steph did the locks together, and shared all kinds of intimacies and Christ knows what, and really got on like a house on fire. And after doing that flight, Sylv was absolutely sure that she'd love it, and so that's what we did, and we haven't looked back really. It's just getting better and better. I know, you know, we've had fabulous weather the last for the last few days, weeks that we've been out now. Days really, I suppose, a week. And you know, so we've been really lucky. But even when the weather's not so good, you know, we're both people who have been out and done stuff in inclement weather. And we've both got good inclement weather clothing, so it doesn't put us off at all, I don't think. So yeah, we've sat through storms and stuff, and it's a good heavy boat. They rock around a little bit, but it's not much. You wouldn't. They've got quite a side on them, so you wouldn't want to drive it in very high winds for a storm. But then the CRT wouldn't expect you to either. So if you overstayed on a mooring because of a storm for a couple of days, you know, they wouldn't fine you or anything. So you know, it's common sense prevails on the canal. So it's one of the few places in the world that it does, and long may that happen. Yeah, so we're moored up now. All four boats. Well, yeah, there's four of us because there's Sean and Steph here, and which is lovely to see them again. And Mike was boat between us, but that's not a bad thing. He's not very far away at all. And we've got Sean and Steph right behind us, and Lionel right in front of us. So, yeah, all the boats are together. I think we're going to go up the Ground pub and enjoy a pint quite soon. Should be good for me. So we're just walking up to the pub, going to get some food across the water point here. And got Sean and Steph with us. So lovely to see them again. So here we are, we found our table at the pub. Got to clear it off ourselves. It's all rather busy here. And here's Lionel, and we got Moz down there. We got two very naughty bassets down here. Behind Lionel. And we got here's Bruce. Hello Bruce. There, Bruce said hello nicely.
And we got Moz.
And here's Moz down there, and Self. And Steph.
Hello.
And Lionel, the three lovely ladies of our trip. Look.
Just waiting for our
There you
wine.
go.
now.
Yeah, we'll be alright with
Waiting
that.
for the wine.
There's the wine
When the
going.
wine comes, yeah. Okay, well I ordered it to the table, so hopefully it won't take a million years. So look,
Just getting in the
we're all
shower,
beard up
yeah.
now and wined up and everything, so we're happy. We got some food ordered too. So it's all going on. Look. And Bruce has got nothing. He says, "Where's mine?" So here we are, a few pints of worse for wear. Look, I've got a bit of a towel here. We're going to head back to the boat a bit because it's getting a bit chilly. So put a coat on, and we're going to get might put the fire pit on.
Yeah.
Get some food for Bruce. And get some food for Bruce, because look, Bruce hasn't had his dinner yet, and he's wasting away there.
It's about 6 hours
He's
later.
awful
wasting
when you're
away.
having this crowd. Come on,
And
you're
look, they've nearly finished his wine off. We've got some wine back at the boat there, and I've got some nice whiskey there.
I might pour this
Have a nice
back in.
whiskey. And
Did you add
here we are.
Oh,
So off back to the boat very soon. Here we go, look. Great view from the window. Got them all going, look. Secret filming. Nice fire going, look. That's lovely, isn't it? What a view, eh? So we were cordially invited by Mike. Cordially invited by Mike onto his lovely boat here for a fish supper. So that's what we're doing. Nice. And here we are. Here's Mike, the host with the most.
Bruce, can you put these in the plate then, please?
Go quicker. So we've got Mike here just serving up. So is this the main course, is it, or a starter?
This is the no, this is before the starter.
Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. It's going to be a big egg. Here we go.
So
Excuse me?
because the ladies don't have noodles, I have one tray unfortunately, but use the cushion.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
So
There you
knife and fork.
So
No, it's
I've been joined by Sean and Steph now as well. So right, cosy little meeting. Here we go. All in this mate. Here's the host.
I'm sitting
The
on
host with the most.
a wooden box.
And he's sat on his wooden box
And a
here.
dog.
And I've just stood up for a minute to stretch my
I
back.
keep giggling.
So here we are, and we're going to head off now. Front end's just drifted out, so I'll put it to gear and start driving. So we're just a short cruise today, get up to the Ashby from Hawkesbury, and I've got Sean just behind, and Mike and Lynette are going to follow after they've done water, I think, in Lynette's boat. We've still got plenty of water. Have I got Silv on board? I haven't, I? So just put the mic forward, put the camera forward, and you can see where we're going then. I just made the turning onto the Ashby. I didn't have the camera switched on, and Silv just reminded me that. Anyway, onto the Ashby Canal, under the first bridge. I think they call it Bridge Zero even. That one. Through a very narrow piece of canal here, which was very steep turning, more than 90 degrees, and through what obviously used to be a stop lock, that is now just a very narrow way on to the Ashby Canal. And here we are, new waters for us, for the first time on this trip, because we did the Warwickshire Ring, which incorporated Hawkesbury Junction. So, isn't it exciting?
It is,
Yeah?
Sweetheart.
hello. I just had a quick.
Hello, doggies.
Oh, I can smell the curry.
Can you?
I'm just going to tie them a little bit further.
Why is that then?
Hey, oh, shush.
Put them on that ring there.
Put them on the ring.
I will. I just wanted to separate them. Fred. Fred. You only
So here we are again.
yeah.
Beer and wine in hand.
Yeah.
Dogs at our
My
feet.
line friends are like, oh,
And life's looking good.
This is,
Yeah, sun's gone in, which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit cloudy today. So, but hopefully
I also think that, again,
tomorrow or whatever, we'll see what it does.
Yeah.
But we can live with it. Whatever it does, we'll live with it. Over the canal bridge here. There's a nice view of all of our boats over there. Look. All four of us. A big convoy. That's all that, isn't it? I'll try and zoom in a little bit. I'm not very good at it on this camera. Especially the rod's pulling on me. Zoom on that, look. The boats. Plank at the back, and Linnell, and then Sean and stuff, and then some of an eye at the front. Nice. A little home for a couple of days. So good morning. Just had a lovely day in Bulkington. Yep. And just before Bridge 5 on the Ashby. And we're moving on now. We're going to move on to Stoke Golding today, do a water point on the way, which will be very nice. And it's a bit fresh this morning, but I got my gloves out, so that'll be fine. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so we're leaving quite early to try and avoid that rain. Just closing the gate because the dogs come up. And yeah, so I'm going to cast off and off we go. So just the other side of this bridge, there's like a park home place that you can see from the road. It's like a gateway into it, and it goes on for it seems like ever walking along the canal path here. And I'll tell you what, they look really nice and they're really well kept. And yeah, I could if ever we couldn't be mobile on a boat, I could see us doing that, because I'm sure that would be affordable on what we're doing as well. I suppose you get back into council tax and all that malarkey, don't you, if you're doing that, but. Yeah, well, that's just life. But, yeah, quite nice. So just going through Bridge 19 on the Ashby, and I think Sel said there was a boat coming the other way, but I think it was a tractor in a field. There you go.
How the weather's changed again, look.
Yeah, so a minute ago we had a big hailstorm, and now suddenly the sun's come out, so the whole world looks a lot different. It looks lovely in front there, doesn't it? What a lovely rural scene. A bit flatter here than Warwickshire, I would say. But
Yeah.
pretty lovely nonetheless.
It's beautiful.
Loads of magpies in this field over here where he's just churned the ground up. I don't know what that tool's called. It's not a plough, but it's like a hoe thing, big wide hoe sort of attachment. Obviously turned up some worms because there's a group there, a couple of crows and about 10 magpies. Oh, there's loads of magpies actually if you look along the field, and they're all scanning the ground for whatever's been turned up. Obviously hungry. Not much fun being a worm, is it? Not even out here.
The Ashby so far is really nice though, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah.
Really enjoying it.
Yeah. Taking it at a leisurely pace. They get to Stoke Golding today because I think that's worth it, and then we'll try and look and go on the steam train tomorrow. Ooh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It's also Linnell's birthday tomorrow.
It's also Linnell's birthday, so we can maybe take her on the steam train for a birthday treat.
How can that change just in a couple of minutes?
And well, it just depends what's in the sky.
Clouds behind
Yeah,
it,
well, no.
and the sun in front of us.
Yeah. There's clouds again in front there as well. It's just a hole in the clouds, isn't it?
It's supposed to humour me.
I know. But enjoy it while it's here, isn't it? Eh?
I love the sunshine. I'm really hoping we have a better summer this year because it was pretty manky last year.
Last year it just rained and rained and rained, didn't we? We had a couple of nice weeks and then rain and rain and rain again. And just every time we turned around, it was absolutely belting it down for just seemed like forever on end.
I think hopefully it will be lovely for our first summer to
It
be
would.
out.
Everything was just completely sodden, and it rained again, and it rained and hard for days, you know, and you just wonder, where's all this water going to go? And everything just got more and more soggy. Every bit of ground you trod on was completely waterlogged. Must have been mayhem for the farmers as well, because any sort of root crops will go rotten in the ground for them.
The view behind's lovely. Look.
Yeah, we'll see that. I don't like to look behind too much because when we turn around and come back, I'll have seen it then. When we get here on the way back, I'll say, oh, what a lovely view.
Look at that view.
And it'll be new to me. It'll be a new view.
I hadn't thought about that actually. You might have much water to fill up.
No. I don't think anyone's got a tank as big like ours.
I've never seen another tank as big as ours.
Most tanks you can't see, in fairness. Most boats are about 400 litres, I think. We've got 6 on this. I think we're pretty well equipped as far as it goes. I think on everything now we're pretty well equipped. I think the batteries are great that we had upgraded. The solar's great that we had upgraded. We've got loads of water. Which is great.
It's just what we were talking about last night. It's just a bit of paint and a bit of varnishing, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's just a general maintenance and titivating. But from the services, like, and the actual stuff that you've got,
I think it's like this, look.
But for the functionality of everything, you know, the gas seems to be perfectly adequate as well. I was a bit concerned about the 6 kilo gas bottles, but they seem to be all right, don't they? It's just more expensive. The gas is more expensive in 6 kilo bottles than it is in a 13 kilo. I think a 13 kilo is about 15 quid more than a 6 kilo, and it's more twice as much. It seems a bit ridiculous to me.
Right, I'm going to go and find something to eat, I think.
Okay, have a nice snack.
I'll be back out. Do you want anything when I'm in there?
No, I'm alright. So we're just gone through Bridge 22. We're just in front of Stoke Golding, which we were going to get to, and we came past Sean and Steph, and there's room here for 4 boats. So we're just short of Stoke Golding, just by a short walk, a couple of 100 yards really. So what we'll do is we've all moored up here, and we did water on the way here, all of us, and then tomorrow we'll do diesel and all that kind of stuff, and I think Mike wants to pump out, and all that's available in Stoke Golding just in front of us. So we're going to walk up it a bit and check that out. We had heavy hailstorms and all sorts on the way down here, so it's quite an interesting cruise, but that's all right. That's all right. I got me a chance to try this out. Look, This is new. So it's like a waterproof balaclava thing, and it's got a little nose piece in it as well. For that, and it did actually. And I got my hood on top of my hat on top of it even, and it did keep me nice and warm. Keeps my ears warm, and that. And I must, because it turns with your head, didn't get in the way like a hood does. So yeah, I was pleased with that. That worked well. First time I've worn it, and I got my I think it was Peter Storm Paco Mac out as well. Put that over my coat to keep me dry. So I was all alright. Put waterproof trousers on as well, keep your legs warm, and it did. So I'm alright. Hands are a bit cold. Gonna go in the boat just about now. Syl's got the kettle on, making a cup of tea. And she put the fire on as well, so it'd be nice and snug in there. And I'm gonna go have a cup of tea, and then sun's shining now, so maybe we'll go off to Stoke Golding this afternoon when I've thawed out a little bit. Here we are then. We're just going off for a walk into Stoke Golding to go and discover what's there. It's a farm shop just up here as well, so we're going to have a little look at that.
Exciting!
And, see where we get to. We've just walked up the hill to Stoke Golding, and here's myself. Look, still smiling. And we just follow the sign to town centre, so no doubt it's up here somewhere. It's quite a nice little place anyway. Got a footpath to walk on now, which is nicer. So here we go, look. This is old grammar school.
Mistress Hester Hodges for the teaching of male children in English, Latin and Greek languages.
There you go. So it's
a free grammar school.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? So if that's if you pass your 11 plus, isn't it? It got binned a year before I did it. Just looking at the architecture here without getting run over. I'm going to do a Gary Eats on you and get run over. So Park House, look, it's got this nice place there next door, nice big house look, and all that. So I don't know if it's just private residence broken down into flats, probably nowadays, because nobody can live in a house like that. And there's the George and Dragon pub, just opposite. There's a bonus. Doesn't like what a pub. I reckon that'd be a nice pub, the George and Dragon. Oh, and the Three Horseshoes. And a shop 7 days a week. So should we go and have a look in the shop?
Yeah,
I think that's about. Okay, can I smell chips? They're probably from the pub though.
You're getting excited, aren't you?
Yeah, and a hair and beauty lounge.
Oh, that's it. Haircut 100.
Hair and beauty lounge. So there you go, got it all going on. So just go and have a look over there. It is. That's why I was careful not to get run over just now. And another bus stop. So this place must be all over the place. Really, oh, this is a Methodist church then. Yeah. Messy church. There you go. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's like it's a beautiful building.
Absolutely
absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody being crowned there. So a couple of crests of arms and the Tudor rose and a white rose. That's all the War of the Roses type of stuff, isn't it? Obviously all happened here. So there's an old post box here, just outside the shop. And then church walk.
Old phone box?
And well, not an old phone box, a phone box. It's actually got a phone in it still. Now that's quite a rarity. Normally they've either got a library in there nowadays or a defibrillator, something like that. So, but look at this, walking up here to the church. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Sorry, darling. And the church spire just in front there. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm going to have a look around this church and then head back to the farm shop on the way back to the boat. And if it's still open, I'm reliably informed to do an excellent sausage roll. So I might try one of those. So I've just come around the corner to St Margaret's Church. So it's just beautiful and down here. Blacksmith Lane there as well. It's a beautiful little place, look. It's quite private, so I don't know as we'll go in it.
It's like an old school.
And yeah. Looking out over Stoke Golding. Welcome to St Margaret's Church of England Church.
Gorgeous.
And it's a proper old medieval building, isn't it? Look at that. Right, and up the old spire. That's a great picture. I'll do a photo of that, I think, as well while I'm here. So just by Bridge 23 on the Ashby, and we've just walked off and gone to this fabulous little farm shop, and I got myself a sausage roll. Look at that. Look at the sausage in that roll, and it's nice crispy pastry too. So just a short walk from the boat. And we've got a couple of pasties, a cheese and onion one and a meat one, and a Scotch egg as well, to try them all out. So now just a short walk back to the boat and getting it warm because it's freezing out here. Well, that's it for this week. Yeah, from Hawkesbury now up to Stoke Golding, and yeah, the next adventures, then I'll get the clips together for next week and see what we get up to on the Ashby Canal. So see you all soon.